Here it is.
Interesting to see what the different mechanics are.
Eric, do you want me to tell you, or do you just want to see for yourself?
Do it blind.
Just do it blind, because I mean, we're waiting to see
understandable.
if Naraku will die first this run anyway.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
understandable.
Who set these up?
Man, I can't wait to beat the shit out of Eric. Wow.
It might have been that monk. I hope he hasn't cleared before.
No, it's probably me because I'm seeing the cutscene. I'm just seeing if there's anything different, or is it the same cutscene?
It's basically the same cutscene. I'm just letting it play out.
Ah. They won't save us. Haven, was that you who placed those? How nice. Maybe you can explain it to me later.
Okay, cool.
So, do I tank it second, or do I tank it first?
Like you main tank.
Tank it
Well,
first.
Kiba
Maybe.
has to be the first to tank it. All right.
Oh, that's true.
Like, because if this is tank swap most off and on like that, it's like whoever goes first versus whoever goes second.
All right, Garen, you get Cardia.
But I'm not tanking it first.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you're not
Let's
part of the
swap your-
challenge.
He can't heal Kiba, so it's got to go somewhere.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I can always
true.
put it on myself if you want.
For those of you
Do
watching,
you want it or?
This bitch here challenged me to a no healer blind pull on Savage. So the way this challenge works is I can't die before anyone else. Somebody has to drop dead before me, or I owe them 50,000 gil. As you can see, I'm a little
$50,000 US dollars.
shut up. I'm a little broke. I'm a little low on gil, but not as low as they are. So let's get into it.
50,000 USD.
Oh, it turns out I will be tanking this first before the first tank buster after all.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna pull. Ready? Let's go.
I'm doing a countdown. Please don't.
Do it.
I fuck up my
Full
wrist.
time.
He's recording. Do
Because
it.
then
I
he
don't
would win
think we
the
need a. I
bet.
think we need a 15 second pull, but I don't know if that'll work. Funny monk over.
Oh, that's unfortunate, huh?
You fucking fucked it up.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I didn't die first. I
you
just
did
want
the
to
same
say.
time.
I just want to say. A tie. Yes, a tie. I prayed so hard to Mommy Shiva that she would die before me,
I have
but she died with
no
me,
idea
and
what
that's
those
just as
chains-
good.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Just-
in. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's-
in. It's in.
Hey,
and
I did
out.
that right. I did it right.
Nice.
Oh,
You did
I was
it
like,
right
oh,
first.
Unfortunately, it's
on
just
the
you and the
right.
monk.
I was like, oh, it's gonna be on the right.
That's
Now I'm like,
actually
okay,
not
so I'll go on the
true.
left. It just died.
That's a not bad. That's a not bad.
Hey, look, you're the last one alive.
That's right. I'm talking all that shit. About first to die and all that. Nah.
You
And-
won.
Watch back.
If you
There you
want,
go.
you can invite this guy in the Discord.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll just help out a recording up to y'all.
Tonight does not win.
Hey, Rises doesn't count.
Anyway, so do you want me to try and explain stuff? I don't know like how well I can explain it, but like I can
Technically,
try.
technically, as per the agreement, Haven's doing callouts tonight.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
throwing
I'm
rage.
doing callouts now?
Okay.
Okay.
Now that you know exactly what this was. You were always going to be doing callouts. That was part of the agreement.
Alright, so for that mechanic, what wiped us was 2 people will get a debuff. One's going to be a red debuff, and going to be a purple debuff. The purple debuff needs to stand in the numbers in the middle of the room. Anyone who has the red debuff needs to go immediately out to one of the letters. Now, we need to assign people who's going to be on the outside and who's going to be on the inside. Typically, it's going to obviously be melees on the middle, and then all ranged will go outside. So, yeah.
What if you got a red debuff, but you had to, but you're a tank?
But you're melee?
Take the L.
Yeah.
Take the L. Okay, so the best way that I've party find it is everyone's going to pick a marker, and you see how the markers are color coordinated. Like 3 goes to C, 2 goes to B, A is going to go to 1, and D is going to go to 4. If your melee partner with your color has the range debuff, you and that ranged are going to swap places.
Okay. So just call out what debuff you got. Okay.
There is there's a small chance that both people will get the debuff. And then, I mean, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, that would work out technically. That's only in the later fight that doesn't work out.
Are we gonna assign letters and numbers?
If you want to, I'd say just pick on preference, whatever you want. Typically what I see in Party Finder... Oh wait, hang on. I got a macro for this. What am I fucking doing? Expand that.
Yeah.
So that mechanic I was just explaining, it's called ether shackles. And as you can see, our 2 ranged will be north. Both healers are typically south. MT and OT will be north-south, and both melees will be on flank.
So basically, main tank and north tank are just north-south the entire fight.
Yeah, basically. I mean, until you have the double tank buster.
Is it a double one? Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be one that targets Narku. I think I'm not sure. I haven't tanked this yet, but it's gonna target the main tank, I believe. He's gonna get a knockback, or I think they always get a knockback. But then the second buster that comes up after that, which I think you have to vote for, it'll either be a proximity tank buster, so you'll need to go to a corner and get away from the party, or it'll be a stack tank buster, so you'll need to be on the party. I do not remember what the cast was for the individual tank busters, so good luck.
I'm kind of...
What is the tank buster called? I just need to know the name.
Heavy hand, I think.
Well, okay, Heavy Hand is the default tank buster, and the unique tank buster is like something flail. It's it's like Holy Flail. I'll call it out when it comes out.
The Heavy Hand, how is that the first ability he uses, or is there one at
That is the first ability he uses. He uses it like 5 to 6 seconds into the fight.
Alright.
Alright.
So for Aether Shackles, I'm going to want to be in either C or D, depending on which healer I'm assigned as.
Yeah. Do you want to go east or west?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I was just going to say, pick whatever you have more comfort with.
I have no comfort with anything at the moment.
Okay.
I'll stay on the right side.
Oh, hello.
I'll stay with C.
What's an opener?
Why you bullying me?
You're literally playing a healer.
And there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Dude, this dog. Take her in there.
Take C. It's probably gonna kill us. Oh.
Wait. Does purple go inside or outside?
What goes in? Right?
Okay, that's what I thought.
The inside is the purple marker, the outside is gonna be the red marker. So if you get the red debuff in your melee, just get ready to immediately go out.
Okay, I didn't see a debuff. I just saw the chains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when he casts, okay, so he's gonna do the tank buster, then he's gonna cast ethereal shackles, then he's gonna raid wide the party, and we need to heal and then get to our spots. Also, we need to assign spots. Also, I'm gonna eat the wall.
Whee!
Is that
Alright,
right?
I'll go to A.
So, that raid
Okay, you want
the second
A?
one. That's a tank buster, technically, right? Like an AoE tank buster.
the raid? No, the first. What do you mean? Because we technically did just see the raid wide tank buster that happened.
What? That's what I'm asking. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what that was. I mean,
Okay.
technically they're both raid wide.
I'm still
Because
kind of
there's a
lost.
stack one, and then there's one you have to get away from.
So when I had the boxing tank buster that, knocks me back all the way across the arena, what do I do for that? Arm's length?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you're gonna need to angle yourself into a corner at the very least to not get fucking decimated by the wall.
Actually, armed a bit, but like it'd probably be safer just to do the funny corner thing.
Did you want to try and get our pug in here so he can hear us and learn too?
That's what I said earlier. I don't know.
I
if
know.
you
I was just repeating
want-
your suggestion.
Yo.
I don't know.
'Cause it seems like no one heard it but me.
We are going to assign Marcus. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
first, let's just use one. Legend, you might want to go northeast.
Right here.
Yeah. Healers will always be east-west. That's always going to be a thing.
Be the east side then.
Pretty sure tanks will be north-south by default, and then the DPS can kind of just pick their corners. Melees will typically be in the back. Corners for positionals. This is for a later mechanic, but this is also going to help us with like orientation for shackles. So since healers are going to be default south shackles, so me and Vol are going to be D and C. I assume Vol will take C, I'll take D. Phaline will take A, and Legend will take B. And Kiva is going to be 1. Okay, not actually 1, but where it would be, up ahead of 3. Where's our other melee? Oh. We'll assume Angel is going to be 2, and Clary is going to be 4.
The only
Yeah.
thing they missed out on is like they're probably gonna get a southeast marker for the melee positional.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna take 2 for shackles. Yeah, they'll probably get that. This, what we're currently like standing and set up for is for like, I forget what it's called. It's like interpretance or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, intemperance.
Yeah, intemperance. We're currently doing the Aether Shackles setup. So Monk is going to get the number 2 marker. And if you see... Okay, so like, this is going to be a color-based swap. I need to set the markers back up. So say Angel Knight gets the red debuff, the red chain debuff. Him and Legend are going to swap places. Now, we only need to swap places if a melee has a red debuff, because the red debuff needs to be on the outside. The red debuff basically targets all the players that are furthest from the debuffed player, and then the purple debuff is going to target all the closest players to that person. Does anyone have any questions?
Nope.
Okay. I
I
am
just
ready.
have a statement. I have no clue
Yes.
what I'm doing.
Just gonna
That's
pretend
okay.
I understood any of that.
I'll just tell y'all to go to your markers, and I'll call out who's debuffed.
Alright, what's my
Gonna
marker?
smile and wave.
What? What's Shadow's marker?
Yeah.
Shadow, Shadow's gonna be C. I'm gonna be D. I'm Heidi.
I'm A.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Legends B. Tanks are gonna be north south, obviously.
So if she's high D, does that make me high C?
Was that a joke?
Change my nickname.
It was a very half-assed attempt at one. Yes.
Okay. And then both melees are gonna be on the flanks.
Alright.
Alright, let's pull and see how this works.
Slightly better than last time.
Hopefully. I don't think you need to swap for that tank buster.
No, it only goes like that.
Debuffs, I have a melee, so me and Clary need to swap, go to D Clary. This was kinda early, sorry for that call. The raid white goes off if it goes.
What am I doing with his chains?
That was almost perfect. Who got the other one? I didn't see what was first.
Oh, that flail is actually bigger than it's okay.
Okay, so the ball goes first. It's everything outside, and then the circle is all everything on the inside.
If you're talking about the safe zone, yes.
Ah!
I'm gonna delete myself now.
Oh, what? Wait, why is it targeting me? Bye.
Look, so what happened there was that was the tank swap. I shirk on Garen, and then I hit arm's length, and it's like we're not gonna accept that input.
Larg. And now I am the dead. So the two crescent flails is
Oh, you got this,
raid
Angel.
wide.
Well,
It's not, the crescent flails aren't raid wide. The second set of flails that he just put out, you're gonna have a 90-degree cone of safe zone opposite to that flail.
But they're on both sides.
Yeah, he's gonna cast one on one side and then the other. They go off in the order that they go down in, so you will need to pay attention to that. Same thing with the first flail that happened. So it was the ball. The ball is gonna be everything in his hitbox, and the ring is going to be everything on the outside.
yeah, so just pay attention to which ones he throws down first.
I'm trying.
Alright, get
Doesn't-
there in a second. He's gotta take the dog out.
Does he do a sickle move?
So,
Yeah. Wait, so like basically he'll throw one chain out and then he'll throw one out immediately after, and we just see which order he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to
So-
see the order.
if the ball
Yeah,
and
the-
chain is the first one, then it's go out and then you go back
Yeah.
in. Cause you
It's not always the first one. It's random.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
If,
so
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
rarely
attention.
seen it, but
If-
it's random.
if
It
it's
looked
in
like
that
the
order.
opposite to me because he put the flail out first, the spiked ball, and he hit everything outside of his hitbox. And then the second one he put out was the circle flail, and he hit everything that was inside of his hitbox. And then he did the two sickle flails, and it looked like he just hit everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you were standing like on the opposite side of where you should have been. If you want reference, like if you'd been on the opposite side of the room for that, you probably would have been safe.
Oh wait, there are
That's
two
my biggest
versions
problem,
of
I'm
that
always-
tank buster that killed Naraku.
What?
Yeah,
Always
there's
in the
two
wrong
versions.
spot.
There's
Yeah.
I forget what the
Grace
name
and
is.
Purgation.
Yeah, okay, so Grace and Predation. I don't remember which one does what.
Here, I'll
But-
say.
I'll
Okay.
tell you, I
so-
know one of them does a
Right.
knockback.
After, well, no, that does it on both versions. After
Yeah.
the tank swap, you're gonna get hit by the second part of it. If it's Grace, you want to stack on everyone else, and if it's Purgation, you want to get away from everyone else. So pay
Alrighty.
attention to the name.
So, but
And
for
it's
that
gonna
tank
be-
buster, that's a tank swap, right?
Yes.
All right. So
After-
for that, and then
after
Yeah,
the
that's gonna be a
that
tank
hits
swap.
you,
So he's
it's a
gonna
tank
knock
swap.
you back.
Go ahead.
Fuck, I didn't. Dude.
He's gonna knock me back and what?
What? That's what the tank swap is for. I mean, you guys can swap back immediately if you want to. After that, in case Kiba just wants to stay main tank. But that's up to you.
I mean, I won the bet, so I don't have to care. I didn't die first.
You won. Is that what it is now?
That is exactly what it is. You owe me guilt. I didn't die first.
No, we died at the exact same time, my
No,
guy.
No, technically you died first because your back hit
If
the ground
it's-
before mine.
Doesn't the animation doesn't matter? Or your hit bars hit fucking HP hit 0 at the same time. You know, no one wins, no one loses. This is why it's so disappointing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Delay made it a tie.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm back. We can pull.
10 seconds. What is this?
I don't think anyone has a 15-second opener.
Have an opener.
I need to mentally prepare and pull out 3 cards.
Oh my god.
Fucking wish I could pull out 3 cards.
Wait, I have an opener.
Wait, what game are we playing?
Tank Buster, he's gonna cast Shackles. 2 people are gonna get targeted. It's a melee, so Monk and Machinist will need to swap after raid wide. Alright, guys, swap.
I have...
Are you standing
Oh,
at
I'm dead.
1?
No,
If you're too
I-
close, oh yeah, you need to be standing in 1.
I didn't take any damage. Huh?
I
That,
did.
I took the
did.
damage.
And then you go to the other side.
Ow.
Easy.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now.
Oh, I saw like a faint. Just like
That
a
90
faint
degree
timer
angle.
up there.
That's gonna be the knockback Tank Buster. And then bow. Oh yeah, that. Ooh.
That's great.
10 out of 10.
Donut.
Alright, so it's
into-
in and then out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's at 88, so that's progress.
Raid wide. I'm gonna res very slowly.
Go for it.
Oh, I can do it.
I was gonna say he can.
Alright, he's
do
rest-
that.
he's rest.
Thank you.
Okay, this is where we would go to our positions that were on the 1 marker.
Sorry, I got a 3.
Everybody needs to be in a square. Not the middle one though. The middle one doesn't matter.
Alright, he's doing the lower cubes first.
Why is nobody in 1?
That's where you should be.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't main tank.
I was.
No,
the-
it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it
Yeah.
matters if you're if you're main tank, you should technically be north, and OT should be south.
Like, I wasn't so sure if we wanted to screw up the numbers or not.
All right.
But yeah, I had them.
Yeah,
so
okay, here.
it went north.
I
We'll
just know I'm
reassign
safe.
this. So for that marker, find a position.
Oh, you could have left it where it was. Just say one is main tank. If you're not, if your name isn't next to the boss.
Well, yeah, it's just. Yeah,
No, I know,
should've-
but like,
I
okay,
should've went
so
north.
you saw the gyms and shit that were like all above the squares.
Yeah.
Okay, so the red and blue, they need to be soaked by an individual person, or it does a lot of damage. The whole raid gets damage down. And then the pink ones, you do not want to be in the square where there is a pink one going off. The pink one will always be second. And then the third one will go off, and then that needs to be soaked. But also, just like in the normal fight, how you need to swap elements, you need to do that in here too. So, say, for instance, your slot has a pink gem, and a red gem. Well, in order to soak that final red gem, you're going to need to get yourself a blue debuff. The blue debuff will either be north or south. Just randomly depends, because the north and south locations for the tanks, they don't have pink gems in them. So basically anywhere in the middle is air quotes safe. If you do not need to change your debuff at all, you'll just sit in the middle and wait. But if you need to change your color to a different color to match your crystals, you'll need to go north or south. I can personally call out for Val because healers, and there's only 2 patterns, I believe, and they'll be, if it changes, healers will both get the same thing, and I think all the DPS will get the same thing. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Alright, so just clarify, if for tanks, if you have a color, be on your color. Like, or get in mid to, if you don't have that color, go to mid so you don't take damage, right?
Yeah, so like the entire room, the first crystal, everyone's gonna need to soak, so everybody needs to be in their first square as soon as that mechanic spawns up. And then after that, after your first crystal goes off, you're gonna want to either go north or south, depending on, you know, what you need to do for your debuff. And then you're gonna go back for your last crystal. But also, I should note, this has got heavy, very, very heavy healing in this, so be prepared. Like, I'm gonna be blowing all of my cooldowns to keep us alive, because it's gonna be, he's gonna blow up a crystal, then he's gonna do a raid wide, blow up another crystal, do another raid wide, blow up another crystal. But also when he phases in and out of this, he does damage.
So, do you think that, most of those crystals are done within like a 10-second window? Because if you need to do the heavy healing, I can boost
it's
that
not
by
going to be very
20%
fast.
for 10 seconds.
Yeah, the overall, I would honestly say, if you want to put that on me, put that on me as we're going to soak the second raid wide during that, because the second one's honestly what gets me the most, assuming I don't randomly decide to blow Microcosmos, because I honestly need to save it for that.
All right, just either I'll either give it to you for the second crystal, or I'll give it to you when you ask for it.
For the second raid one, you can also tell me use Shake It Off.
Yeah, honestly, it's the raid wides that hurt, not so much the crystals. If you do your crystals right, they won't kill you. They'll do like a little bit of damage.
I don't know if I want to use. I don't know if we should do this particular strat, but we could also 2 tanks can spread reprisal. So that'll be 10% for 20 seconds.
Yeah, that would work.
I can give 10% reduction for 15 seconds to people within 30 ohms of me.
Alright. So what we'll do is
that's pretty good.
Or sorry, 15 ohms.
For the first crystals and grade wide, I'll use reprisal, and for the second one, I'll use Shake It Off. Shake It Off, and he can use reprisal.
All right.
So when you hear me say popping Shake It Off, you need to use reprisal. Alright, you ready? Maybe.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm gonna do a 15 count.
I was gonna say, like, DPS kind of just go to the same corner every time, right? For,
Yeah, DPS, yeah, so by default, you'll kind of want to just know that you're going to go to those outside corners unless your melee partner for your color has the red debuff, then you're going to just automatically swap. Or if your ranged partner has the melee, then you'll need to swap.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, I'm doing 15 because the lady has to draw cards.
Tank Buster. Ethereal Shackles is for debuffs. So you're gonna need to go to 3, Val. And Garen's gonna need... What the fuck is... Oh, yeah, you and Garen just swap it.
Wait, where I go now?
No, go to 3, go to 3, go to 3. Stay.
Oh, I got Garen.
Okay.
He's a hook skull.
2 first,
Right?
Tickle.
2, and then
Almost
4.
I'm coming.
I almost didn't catch that. I was like, when in doubt, trust the party.
Grace, that's gonna be... The second Buster is gonna be for stack. Ooh.
They did not give 2 shits to arm's length, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just gotta
Ooh.
look first corner. Alright, in, and then out.
Roman, could you slip past me real quick?
Yeah.
Raid wide.
Alright.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hit reprisal. Can I reposition?
Alright, Temperance.
Alright, go to your marker or your assigned locations.
Alright. Oh, I'm in.
Okay, so
Okay, I see what you're
DPS
talking about.
DPS do not need to swap their color, so you're just gonna go to middle. Me and the other healer are going to need to go south. Alright, go south.
Shake it off.
I think we're dead.
I was in the wrong one. Yep.
Oh wait, that was...
And then the third will go off. And then I would have picked up the blue buff. And then he's gonna raid wide, and then we go back to our marker.
So it looked like he went from top down instead of bottom up this time.
Look at him, and
He does
if
change
he's holding
it.
his hand up, then it's the top, and if he's holding his hand down, then it's the bottom first.
I've never noticed that. 'Cause
Yeah.
In the normal mode, he's always bottom up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing
So
is,
that was my
though,
fault.
is like, if it's top or bottom, it kind of doesn't matter, because if you need to swap your color in the middle of that, you need to swap your color regardless of if it's going up or down. I mean, obviously, you need to know what color it is, but you have a fat marker on your head.
Yeah.
Unless
Count
it
us
does more
down.
damage that I don't know about.
Fringe damage.
Alright.
But that part's like the hardest part of the fight,
I made
honestly.
a couple of things on my UI a little bit bigger, so.
Got my focus target.
Ethereal Shackles.
Cool.
Yeah.
We need to switch.
One and A need to swap.
Yeah, we'll pick this off.
I am so lost right now.
Kiba, go to
Right.
A. A. Yeah, run. Oh, Godspeed. Good job. Perfect.
Fortunately, you
It's gonna be in, then out.
In, out.
Kiba, get ready to angle yourself into the corner. Right now. But get
Purgation,
close in the
move
middle
away.
towards his hitbox. Garen, you're gonna need to run away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, snack.
note
I'll
to
get
self,
Kayla.
after
I didn't
that,
see what that was.
I need to rotate
2 and then 4.
clockwise. I need to rotate clockwise so I don't get hit by.
Hit by what? Well, okay, typically what's going to happen is you'll probably run to the
I
northeast
died.
or northwest corner, and then he's going to run to the
Blade
other
wide.
one.
Inference.
Garen, you're going to stay north. Kiba, you're staying south.
Gotcha.
For the first one, anyway. Kiba's going to need to run north
How?
after your first
Is
crystal
he doing
blows up.
top or bottom?
Hit reprisal.
Healers need to be in the middle. GG. Wait for your crystal. You need to pick it up. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's really slow. Like, this mechanic's really slow.
I heard go middle. I went middle and then I died.
Well, I'm sitting there for the first one. I'm not seeing any debuffs. I'm like, which one do I need to be in?
Yeah.
Which is just.
Okay,
I don't know, I
so
was supposed to
your
be in the
crystal...
square for a pink one.
Yeah, okay, so your crystal for that one was... I think it was red, then blue. Yeah, pink is a no-no. That means that square is going to explode for lots of damage.
Basically, the east and west sides, the middle crystal will always be purple. So you want to move to the middle row. Or middle column, rather.
I want to see if this
the
explanation sounds better. Okay, so basically, everyone that is on the left, and if you cut this arena into 4 lanes, like left, right, and middle, the left, right side will always have markers to either change or stay away from. Now, depending on the pattern, DPS will all get the same thing. So if you're a DPS and you don't know where to go, is there a danger Dorito we can mark in here for that? Maybe? That understands this mechanic?
Are they always the same thing?
I sure as hell don't understand.
Okay, so
I
all
guess
the
they are.
DPS will always have the same thing. If the pattern swaps, then the only thing that changes when the pattern swaps is if the healers need to change their color or if the DPS need to change the color. If your top and bottom crystals are 2 different colors, you do not need to change. So you would just stay in middle the entire time until your last crystal is about to go off.
I don't know if a Dorito would work for that because we would have to like move to a different spots.
Well, I'm just saying for the second part. Or the
Yeah,
the
because
second
DPS, the corners always have the same colors.
If that's the case,
I could just be a little more vigilant and try to call it out.
You could just mark me
so-
for DPS, I guess. I understand it, so.
For the clarification for the whole moving thing, so as we're standing here with the reset, all right, you have like columns and rows. So like from D to C would be a row, and then we're standing in front of 3, which would be a column. So if I'm standing over by C, and I need to get away from the pink, am I moving a row forward or am I moving a column to the left?
Everybody,
you're moving a column to the left.
yeah. So anyone that is on the left,
North and
or
south don't have purple.
Go ahead. Yeah.
That was just it. North and south will not have purple, so you're gonna want to go to either one of them depending on which debuff you have.
Okay. That's where a lot of my confusion was going, because I'm like, wait, you keep saying that it does, but the row I kept jumping into, I'm like, but the row and my marker both have purple for the same part. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, okay, so purple crystals only show up on the left right columns. That's it.
Okay.
In the middle, there will only ever be colored crystals.
All right.
Excuse me. In the middle column, there will only be colored crystals. But in the very middle square, there is absolutely nothing. So if you don't need to change your color, just go to the middle.
Stand next to the boss.
Yeah. And try your damnedest not to run out, because honestly, that's what wiped me the most in PF, is where people were running out way too early. And they would get hit by their pink one. Because they would see the raid wide go off, and they would think that that was the pink crystal going off. They'd go back to their spot and then be exploded by the pink one.
So in other words, wait for the crystal to disappear, then move.
Yeah, you'll see the crystal actually shake and get a little brighter. Like, you can actually watch your crystal if you want.
I have been. That's why I was confused, because I'm like, I got a pink in both places. Where am I supposed to go?
Yeah, middle is the place you either stay the same or change your... It's the safe place, if you will. The dangerous areas on the left and right.
Okay, so for that mechanic, I just need to pull up the safety dance video.
Yes.
Alright,
Are we ready?
I believe we are.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, initiating countdown.
Tank Buster. Casting Shackles. Monk needs to swap spots. You and Garen need to swap spots, Val.
No idea what debuff I'm looking at to determine where I need to stand for that.
You'll have to look at the party list to find that out. You'll when he casts Shackles, there'll be two people that immediately get a purple and red. After this, he's gonna do his knockback Tank Buster, then Garen's gonna vote. You're gonna want to stay in the stack, Garen. Just bring it back to us. Back here.
Uh-oh.
Aw, damn.
And there he goes.
I got him.
Alright, it's out and then in. Or out and... yeah, in. Oh, I get hit by that.
Raid wide. He's gonna do that. DPS are going to need to change their color to blue. So you were going to go south, healers are going to be in the middle. Naraka, you need to be north.
Oh, I'm dead. Someone didn't get to their thing.
Oh.
I think it was...
Don't be in the middle.
Southwest.
I went to the middle.
Oh, no, I didn't. When I say it, I don't mean that right away. I just mean get ready after your first one.
Oh, I don't need to be in the middle for the first crystal?
No, you need to take your first crystal.
You need to be in your position.
Yeah, because if it's not... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you need to at least, like, soak the first crystal on your spot, and then leave when the purple one's about to pop, because the purple one's what kills you, but the first one won't kill you.
Okay. I mean, I was in the middle for both of them. So.